What's up YouTube? Back here with another video this week, and I'm super excited because I got a lot of great feedback on the last video up here about Facebook pixels, and a lot of you guys were really curious about what Facebook pixels are and why do I need to install it. Luckily for you, in today's video I'm going to be talking about 3 reasons why you need to install it in 2019 so you can get more data, more sales, and more business. So before I share with you guys my top 3 reasons why you need a Facebook pixel, you're probably wondering, what is a Facebook pixel? So by definition, the Facebook pixel is an analytics tool that measures the effectiveness of your advertising and really gives you important data to see what action that your customers are making on your site. So when you install a Facebook pixel onto your website or a landing page, you can actually track anybody who buys a product, who goes on your website, who bounces off your website, and who goes into different web pages. And what the Facebook pixel currently looks like, it's a piece of code that you put onto a website. Won't get too complicated, but it's really copy and paste onto a website. Alright guys, so if you're curious about how to install a Facebook pixel onto your website, I'm going to go through a little demo right now to show you guys how to do that. And to note, you can only create 1 pixel per ad account. So to start, you need to open up Facebook Business Manager here, and then you can go into Measure and Reports, Event Manager, and then Pixels. And so this is the very first step you need to go into in order to create your Facebook pixel. Once you do that, you want to hit Create Pixel. Then you'll get 3 options that'll pop up. I would recommend either going straight to installing it yourself or sending it to your developer. Usually for me, when I first started, I didn't really have developers on my team, so I would just manually install this. But it's really simple. You just copy and paste this kind of code right here you see. You put it into your websites or different landing pages that you have that you want to be tracking. And make sure that you're putting this code at the very top, so it'll be a header tracking code. Alright guys, so now that you know what a Facebook pixel is, you know how to install it, you're probably wondering now, why exactly do I need it in 2019? The first reason is because you need it to drive more sales. In 2018, there was a huge announcement about Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook and how he said that paid content will be a top priority for businesses especially. And what this means is that paid content will take priority over organic content, meaning that if you're not putting money into ads, your ad won't show up on the organic feed. And so to really get more sales in 2019, you want to make sure that your ads and your data that you're trying to connect your ads to are hitting the right people. And the best way to do this is through adding a Facebook pixel to your site. Reason number 2 is that now that you have all this amazing data, you can actually target certain people and create custom audiences for yourself. So with the data that you now have, you can actually create an audience that already knows who you exactly are. So these can be people who went to your website, they have purchased a product, they have watched a video maybe halfway through and they ended up ditching. So you want to do your best to your ability to market ads toward these guys. Something that I didn't mention in my last video that I want to mention now is that you can also create something called a lookalike audience. A lookalike audience is very different from a custom audience because it's not too narrow. With the custom audience, it's only marketed towards people who only interact with your website. A lookalike audience is actually one that is marketed towards the broader umbrella range. So it can be within Canada, within United States, globally. But they mimic the behavior of the custom audiences. Reason number 3 is because you want to measure cross-device conversions. And what I mean by this is that the pixel, once it is attached to a customer, they do not let go. This pixel will follow the customer throughout the website, maybe into different platforms, and to social networks. And this is really cool data because now you can really understand what your customer is doing exactly, where they're going, maybe which other platforms you want to market towards, and really understand the analytics and behaviors behind the people that you're reaching. Alright guys, so those are the top 3 reasons why I think you should install the Facebook pixel in 2019. When I first started, I was very confused in the sense that Facebook pixel sounds like a very complex term, but actually it's not. It's a piece of code that you put onto your website. It helps you track analytics, track and understand consumer behavior, and to use it in reports, which is really important. If you guys have any questions or any other topics you want me to cover in next week's video, let me know in the comments down below and I'll get to you guys ASAP. As always, if you guys are enjoying this kind of content, give me a thumbs up and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.